Yeah. Yeah, we're
back.
back. I don't trust it.
It's been like 48 hours.
I don't trust it.
It has been 48 hours, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Since we last recorded. Last time...
We last played on Thursday.
Oh, why did I forget? Hold on. Technical.
Alright.
I forgot to turn off the box fan.
You're sitting on something.
I am?
Yeah. Other side.
What? God damn it. There's so much shit on this couch.
Hey, it's Golemai.
Golemai.
Here's your shit. I didn't have to steal it. I just walked in and they let me have it.
Yeah, so...
I don't know how hard you actually tried to get it yourself.
So last time you saw us when we broke the game, we haven't played for 40... We haven't played... The only thing we've played in the past 48 hours...
Whoa, you gave me a bunch of shit.
The only thing we've played in the past 48 hours is a whole lot of Terraria.
Yeah?
That's all we've done. We had it... That and I ended up in the hospital again.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah. I'll start. Like, I'll give my perspective on this, then you give your perspective on this.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
So it's like 2 a.m. Friday morning. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm laying here on the couch.
God.
I keep hearing your bedroom door opening. I keep hearing you go in the bathroom. So I'm like, God, is he fucking dying in there? Eventually I see you come over and, like, you lean over the couch and you just give me the sad, like, you just look sad.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go to urgent care. Do you want me to go with you? Yeah.
You're not speaking loudly enough.
I have to follow this dick guy. You talk. I have to concentrate on following that dick guy.
So what had been going on throughout the entire day, starting in the morning, and this is actually the day that we recorded the last episode. This is the same day. So 2 days ago. I woke up in the morning and I was really, like, tight in the chest and congested, and I was having a really sharp, like, pain left of center in my chest. And I thought, okay, maybe it's just congestion or whatever, because it seemed to be however I was laying in bed was making it worse. And it wasn't really that bad when I was up walking around or sitting on the couch when we were playing Skyrim and shit. But eventually it started getting worse by the time we went to bed. And it was just, no matter how I was standing, sitting, laying, whatever, I kept getting this sharp stabbing pain in the left side of my chest. Like, slightly left of center. Like, right, like, vertically probably about the middle, like right here, you'd say this is about vertically the middle.
About.
And then horizontally a little bit left to me. And I was really, like, tightened up and stuff, and I figured maybe it's not just all the congestion and stuff, and I really was not feeling right. So, they always say, you know, if you have chest pains, go to urgent care immediately. Always. That's the thing. And I know I'm still young, but still, it's a rule, and I don't want to take any chances. So we go to the car, and I'm driving. I'm still capable. And I'm driving to the hospital and to go get, because the urgent cares are closed, so I decided to just go to ER. And we get, what, halfway there?
About.
Halfway there, and I just get this wave of, like, dizziness and lightheadedness. And, like, my back and shoulders just completely, like, seize up on me, like, just all the energy's been taken out. So Matt calls an ambulance, take me to the ER. So I end up in the ER, and we were there for, what, 5 hours?
It was about 4.5 hours.
During which time I'm getting poked and prodded, like, my arms, I'm going to take a picture after this episode, Feature Kino, put the picture on the screen of what the insides of the crooks of my elbows look like. I look like a fucking heroin addict. I ended up having an IV in one arm that had to get moved to a different arm because they had to give me a CT scan, X-ray, all kinds of shit because it's a chest thing and they want to make sure it's not heart or lung related. And it's like, I'm laying in the thing and, yeah, I was just getting poked and prodded and tested for 5 hours. That was fantastic.
Meanwhile, I'm being a little stealth Terry.
Meanwhile, Terry's being super stealthy. Okay. Before we get to the end of everything, I'm going to kind of go in order. So first they get in the ambulance and they get the IV put into me. And he's just asking me about my symptoms and I'm telling him about everything. And everything looks normal except my blood pressure is really high by the time I get to the to the door to get it for them to wheel me in. They took my blood pressure right when we were about to get out of the ambulance. It was 150 over 120, which is ridiculously high. I mean, I'm sure people have had worse, like people in emergency situations, but that's ridiculously high for me. My blood pressure has never been that high in my life. So they get me into the thing, and they take my blood pressure again, and it's down to like 140 over 90 something, which is way better. And give me like saline and all that bullshit. Put me on like an EKG, and they're like testing everything and blah blah blah. And meanwhile, we're just sitting there shooting the shit. And they keep asking me when I'm feeling the pain. It's just like every few minutes, like it's like a sharp hit in my chest. And they end. They took blood, and then they came and took an X-ray. And then while we're waiting there for any results to come back, they come tell me that they have to go give me a CT scan. So they wheel me. Oh, right before this, they said that they'd ruled out, based on everything so far, that it wasn't heart or lung related. They're like, it's not heart or lung related. We think it might be musculoskeletal, which is very good compared to what it could be. But they decided just in case, because apparently something on one of my blood tests came back slightly elevated. So they decided to give me a CT scan just in case. I guess from what they described to me, they wanted to see certain entry and exit points between my heart and my lungs, just to make sure that elevated level in one of my blood things wasn't cause for alarm or whatever.
Sound the alarm.
Sound the alarm. So they took me in for a CT scan. Now let me tell you people about a CT scan, because this is probably the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Any of you watching this who've ever had a CT scan will probably know the weirdest part that I'm going to say. I'm going to say it. I'm going to describe this. They take you into a room with a big circle, with a big round scanner thing that basically you're on this mechanical bed that puts you through, and it's like you're going through a donut that's scanning you. And what they have to do is they have to put this dye in your bloodstream for the scanner to see it. It's iodine. And, you know, they asked me if I was allergic to iodine. I said I honestly have no idea. I've never had this
iodine?
test. Golem iodine. And, I said I've never had this test before, so I honestly have no idea if I'm allergic to it or not. And he pretty much said if I am allergic to it, before I actually go into any, like, anaphylactic issues, I'll have, like, the normal symptoms, like the hives and the stuff that I've had before with allergic stuff. And they would just take care of it right then and there. It's not common, whatever. So I'm like, okay. I said, what else should I be expecting from this test? And he said, we're going to hook the dye up to your IV, and you're going to feel a hot flash. He said, it's totally normal. You're going to get a weird taste in the back of your throat, and you're going to feel like a hot flash, like a rush of heat through your body. It's totally normal and only lasts for a couple minutes. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. And eventually, once they get everything set up and properly, they get some saline in me to hydrate me, and they get me all turned on the machine and set the machine up, he turns the thing on to start the iodine infusion. Now, when I'm laying on the little mechanical bed thing, and I know the second the iodine hits my bloodstream, because I feel a wave of just not uncomfortable heat, but strange heat inside of my body go from my head downwards towards my legs. And as the sensation of heat travels down my body at a pretty rapid rate, it immediately feels as though...
Oh my lord.
Oh, wow.
By the way, I've been very, like, Metal Gear Terry right now.
I've been watching. But this is the weirdest part about a CT scan. And apparently it's normal. As the wave of heat races its way down my body, and it gets to a certain point of me, it feels as though I have simultaneously emptied my bladder and bowels. That is the feeling that I had. I feel like I peed and pooped at the same time.
Dirkeethus.
And was very self-conscious for a second.
Hold on, Dirkeethus. They don't see us. Hold your fucking fire. Hold your fire. You're not holding your fire. Oh god, now they see me.
Like, do you remember the look I gave you when they wheeled me back into the room?
Yeah, it's all gone pear-shaped.
It has.
Oh my.
And as soon as the test was over and they turned off the iodine infusion and everything, that heat sensation went away immediately. Like, it was really fast, it went away. I felt a little woozy, but...
Well, I was going Metal Gear Terry for a while.
Now
now we're going fast and loud.
Now we're going like Metal Gear Kino.
Now we're gonna do this fucking fast and loud. Hold on. We gotta hide the body.
Oh, dear Lord.
We gotta dispose of the body.
But it was really funny when...
Like Raiden would do.
When the assistant was wheeling me out, he asked how I felt, and I said, yeah, the guy told me that I would get a rush of heat, and it was a little weirder than I expected. And the first thing he asked me is like, did it feel like you peed yourself? I was like, yes, thank God it's not just me. I was like, so I didn't actually, right? And he's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, okay, good.
Wait, I got 5 bounty for stealing that?
So if any of you out there ever for any reason, God forbid, have to have a CT scan, be aware that as soon as they inject you with the iodine, it will feel like you have peed and pooped your pants. Even though you have done neither of these things. I want
that eider cheese, because I need it to make the elsewhere fondue. Is that...
It's a goat.
What?
It's your spirit guide. That's your spirit animal.
You see it too, right?
After the last episode, you're really questioning anything right now?
That's why
anything is possible.
That's why I'm questioning. I think we're still in it. I think it's still happening.
I think the world has changed forever. But I mean, long story short, basically what happened was... Oh, wow. I have either torn or strained a muscle in my chest. And I think I learned this morning, actually, how I did it. Certain ways that I stretch when I'm in bed trying to crack my back and stuff. I think I pulled too hard on a muscle in the left side of my chest.
Hey, we're getting close.
Yep.
Soon.
So basically, we went and spent 5 hours. We went and spent 5 hours in the ER so they could tell me that I have a muscle tear and I need to take anti-inflammatories, which I've been taking.
I have a bounty of 1 in Whiterun. Right. I saw that cup.
For someone who doesn't like to go to the doctor in general and is usually too fucking stubborn to do it, I have ended up in a fucking hospital bed twice this year.
Yeah?
I normally don't even go to the doctor twice in a year, like, other than, like, get, like, a routine physical. I'm not a really go to the doctor type of person. I never really need to.
You've been in hospital beds more in this last year than I have in the last 18.
I've been in hospital beds more...
I've been in hospital... I am going to murder you.
That was an alarm. My phone is silenced, but that was an alarm. That was because yesterday... Okay, so we got back from the hospital around 7, 8 a.m.
It was around 7:30.
And I had the uploads already set up for the channel, our daily uploads.
What is in here? This was master locked.
And I typed the metadata in, and I knew since we got back at 7 or 8
Was this
in
just
the
like
morning,
a little hidey hole if you were actually like doing this stealthily?
Yeah, I guess. That we were going to end up sleeping all day, so I set alarms on my phone to wake me up so I could hit them, so I could open my YouTube, my YouTube creator. Oh, wow. So I could, like, jump into the Creator Studio app on my phone and publish the videos, and that was that alarm.
I want it. I want the eider cheese.
I forgot to turn off the 2 o'clock alarm from yesterday for the 2:30 video.
2:30?
Yep. I was gonna say that I've been in a hospital bed more this year than my entire life, but then I have had surgeries before.
Okay, hold on.
When I was younger.
Okay, you ready?
You're graceful like a swan. This Mountain Dew is really good right now. I'm just telling you.
My tea's very good.
I'm kind of not in a cola mood. We've got a lot of Sprite in there too. I'm probably gonna drink Sprite.
I'm probably gonna have some of that later.
Probably gonna have some of that. We've got two big bottles of Sprite in there. I'm probably gonna. It's too hot for cola today. It just makes my mouth feel sticky.
That tea I got this morning was very good.
I want something like nice and crisp and refreshing. I'm probably next gonna fill this thing up with water. My big giant jug.
That tea I got with breakfast this morning was very good. And I should have gotten more.
I can't believe we've already gone through that big jug of Crystal Geyser water I just bought in the fridge.
I didn't have any of it.
I'm glad I've drank that whole thing?
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't realize I was going, because I just bought that. I just bought those 2 big jugs of water that are in the fridge.
Okay, we've got a ton of cheese now.
I didn't realize I was going through the water that fast.
Look at all these.
Like, I've just been really, like, it's been so hot and humid, it's just like...
Graceful like a horker.
I'm surprised I haven't just been grabbing the jugs and drinking right out of them.
There's a lot of, like, neat shit in here.
There is. Boop. We won't be out of here by the end of this episode.
No, we won't. I'm having a good time.
We're exploring around finding stuff.
I like this place. I'm having a good time. We only had to kill one dude.
But you know what sucks? You know what sucks that I've noticed?
Pacify one gentleman.
With having a torn muscle right there on my chest right there.
What?
It's really difficult to do things I normally do, especially like any stretching or yawning or stuff. I have to like make sure I'm like contorted away that I'm not stretching my chest muscles when I do it. Like especially like when I get up from like sitting for a while and I go to stretch, I'm having to like consciously make sure.
The goat.
That is like the worst place to have a muscle tear. You don't realize how often you actually move those muscles around when you just do regular shit. That's just any muscle though, really, huh?
Yeah. Okay, Jerky, back up. We're going back up here.
That's the thing, I've also never really had any, like, muscle tear or muscle strains before, so I didn't realize that you can have that kind of a sharp pain from that.
Blast him. You're not blasting him.
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? Young man.
Got him.
Don't you know?
Hey.
I felt... Oh, God.
Hey, that's a lot of iron swords.
So remember last night when I got pinged a couple times?
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my.
You're a dick. So remember last night when I got pinged a couple times on my phone and it was kind of later and you looked at me weird?
Yeah.
So it was my friend Jen, and I'm such a dick. So it was my friend Jen, and she actually loved the 100 subscriber videos, and she hadn't seen you before, and she thought it was really funny because apparently to other people you and I look a lot alike.
Yeah, that happened. We heard that yesterday when we were in the hospital.
Yeah.
That one nurse.
And she was like, I could totally tell he was your brother because he looks like a little version of you. Stop it! I said off, not snooze.
One of the nurses in the hospital the other day told us that. She also did the thing where she talked about my hair, and I got upset.
Yeah, she was talking about how she just wanted to, like, play with your hair.
I thought I got past that shit once I became a surly teenager.
So cute. No, not 8:30 p.m., you stupid shit. 8:30 a.m.
Good shot, Dirk.
I'm actually getting my alarm set back up properly.
Good shot, Dirky Dirks. Whoa, look at all these instruments.
Okay, so it was my friend Jen, that texted me last night.
I've been having a good time in here, by the way.
And that's how much of an asshole I am. I've been friends with her for years. She actually used to live up in the Antelope Valley when we did, and she moved down here, not far from here, sometime last year. So we still hang out down here sometimes. And she texted me last night, and she's like, hey, me and my sister are going over to Drifters to do karaoke for a while. Do you want to come join us? And I texted back, no, I've been sleeping all day. I was in the emergency room last night until like 8 a.m. and I just don't feel up to it. Maybe next time.
You're a scumbag.
I'm an asshole. And I'm like, I'm fine. I ended up sending a follow-up text because I realized how just asinine that was, or I realized that that might worry a person. And I was like, it's nothing major. I have a muscle strain. Don't worry. I'm fine. But I'm just exhausted.
Ooh, what's that?
Like, I realized how much of a dick that was. Like, as soon as I sent it, I was like, maybe I shouldn't lead with I was in the emergency room until 8 a.m.
Thieves Guild. We're getting shit done. Apples. Who the fuck eats apples?
Assholes. The director said, eat this apple and make you look more like an asshole. I love Cinema Sins.
So it was like, I killed like 2 guys. Is that all the defenses you guys had in here?
No, there's more over here. You have not gotten to... There's a lot. There's a lot of dudes.
I've been causing a ruckus. You think if there were any more, they'd have done something?
They know
about
better.
Me?
They're trying to avoid it. They know it's going to end badly, and they just don't want to do it. They know they can't handle you. Troll fat.
And a broom. Oh, were you rubbing that on your boat to make it more boat?
What, the troll fat?
Yeah, were they like using it to like water tighten the boat?
Maybe.
To like caulk it? There was an enemy. Hello? Where are ya? Come get me!
I like how they yell that when you're not even here for that reason.
Oh.
I think Turkey's got it.
He's in the water. I just want to watch this happen.
You just want to watch Jerky do it?
Let's see here.
Shimmy to the left, having a good time. Shimmy to the right, and don't you feel fine?
I'll show back up later.
All night.
All night long.
I see ya. Hold tight. I was doing some Spice Girls.
I wasn't. Huh. What are we doing down here, Dirk?
Nothing. There's nothing. Time to progress. Something we're not really used to doing.
There's so many different pathways. Hey! Bad!
The bad kitty! Bam!
We double teamed him.
Oh my god, I'm still so full from that breakfast that we had.
Oh my lord.
My lord. Okay, Medea. Oh, excuse me.
Ooh.
Said there's nothing to change in the ledger?
Yeah, that's for a different quest.
Oh.
I'm having a good time in here.
Are we gonna party? Carambo? Fiesta? Forever?
Gordita.
Fiesta Gordita?
Yeah.
Party! Carambo! Fiesta! Gordita!
I think it says like Horeva.
Huh?
I think it says Horeva.
Forever.
Horeva.
Fiesta forever.
Oh, okay, so this is the end. There's still a path we haven't.
It's
you are Dirky, you are giving me the red ass right now.
You want to go up the stairs, huh?
Yeah.
It's party, carambo, fiesta, forever.
Remember when he did that video with Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Who, Lionel Richie?
No. Enrique Iglesias.
You do realize that that part from the bridge in I Like It is from
I know.
All Night Long by
I know.
Lionel Richie.
I'm aware. I just like thinking about Enrique Iglesias.
See, all this time I thought we were talking about All Night Long by Lionel Richie.
I thought we were talking about I Like It.
I didn't
by
realize
Enrique
we were
Iglesias.
referencing I Like It by Enrique Iglesias,
Yoink.
featuring Mr. Worldwide Pitbull.
Hey, I got this special little item. So I can give it to Delvin.
Go, DJ. That's my DJ. I'm a Miami boy. You know how we play. I ain't get it, buddy, but I gotta get it from you. Got me good. Now watch me.
There's like a bunch of shit in here. I really need to get that speech perk that lets me sell stolen shit to anybody.
Dolly, let's party in the White House lawn. Wake up Barack and Michelle, let them know that it's on. Pa fuera, para calle. Dale, mamita, tila la sabaye. Dolly. Dolly, Mr. Worldwide, even though I only sing about Miami. That's actually chiefest amongst my complaints about Pitbull.
That he's Mr. Worldwide.
He's Mr. Worldwide, but the only place he ever talks about is fucking Miami. It's like, dude, if you're Mr. Worldwide, sing about different places, or sing. That's a stretch. Rap about different places. Even rap is a stretch.
Isn't
I don't know if
Miami
this is
like
rapping
the...
or talking. I have no idea. Dolly.
Isn't Miami like the Burbank of Florida?
I don't know, but I'm going to Miami. Se venido a Miami.
Now I want to listen to the Ketchup song.
Yes, and yes, I Like It by Enrique. That had Jennifer Love. Wait, which video had Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Enrique Iglesias?
That was Hero.
His biggest song.
Yes, Hero. That had. Which was the one that had Heidi
Will you
Klum?
be my hero, baby?
Which song by Enrique had Heidi Klum? Where he was like banging her in the bathroom. That wasn't I Like It.
No.
Was it Tonight I'm Fucking You?
Yes, I think. Next time,
We know way more about Enrique Iglesias' music than we
than
should.
you're comfortable with.
Just then we should. Next time, dude, we got like 3 minutes.
Oh, I thought that was a 9.
And I was the one that needed new glasses.
Oh, there's a tripwire. Okay, seriously? This thing. These are like the most bitch mode traps ever. Who have these ever hurt? See, look, I just walked into it. I didn't even do anything.
Oh, and just to tease at the end of the, now that we're like...
Wait.
I'll talk about it next episode.
Turn wood into gold? Why the fuck did they never teach us that spell? I can only turn iron into gold. I mean, still.
We need that power in Terraria.
Stuff into gold.
Turn wood into gold. You know when I go and get like stacks of 999 wood?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, now that that's all...
Hi! Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Talos?
I'll tease that now that we're at the end for any of you guys from the Terraria community forums that watch. I'm heavily into Terraria now. I am Major League addicted. We started a new world. I started my first character. Matt made a new character, and we've basically been doing a host and play tag team on this world together, and have basically built a compound. I've just been sitting. What did we clock my play session? Yeah, like yesterday, 11 and a half hours.
Yeah.
I had one single play session of Terraria yesterday. It lasted 11 and a half hours. And my back hurt so much afterwards from hunching over the laptop playing it.
I'm gonna loot you. Boop, 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 boop.
I couldn't get away from it though. I just kept finding caves to dig in. It's one of those things. It's like no matter where you are, you can find something to do. You never like stop. Oh, I've hit a dead end. Well, fuck that. I'm just gonna make it not a dead end, and I'll just end up digging into a different cave eventually.
Yeah. So, next time, we'll, continue fucking this place up.
Hell yeah.
Bye!